Citizens' Advice, The Making of a Documentary, Episode 3.
I am not going to have enough. 5905 plus. If she asks in that tone of voice one more time, what does she want a rabbit at her age for anyway? 5905 plus.
Excuse me? But I have been waiting for so long, please. It's very important. I cannot wait here for this length.
The little... What? I don't believe this. It's not even half finished. I can't find it, ma'am. Little... Philippa was messing about with it, ma'am. Oh, yes, sure. That's it. No rabbit. No way. No way. A little liar. 5905.
Just got to keep her quiet. Keep her calm, of course. There will be CCTV. They will count the passengers coming up onto the car ferry decks. Oh. They won't count. No, they won't.
How do I find out if they do?
If they do, I will have to use the tunnel. Will it be okay if I step out for a breath of fresh air?
Hello.
Have I missed anything?
Missed anything?
I couldn't get parked. There is a caravan in the car park. Maybe there are gypsies here. Which ones do you think? I didn't mean... No. She's got a lovely complexion. I mean, like a ghost, because...
Okay, but, you know, when you come round, Hannah's usually been round before you. She's training to be a beautician at Tech.
Hannah?
I'm your sister.
Oh?
Other days our mum can spend hours trying to get us to get dressed.
Like a ghost?
Raz.
Sorry, but...
Maybe, yeah, but... I go round and take her out sometimes to give our mum a break and see if I can... I don't know what to do. Her medication don't do anything. I take her to park usually. Last week I took her on the boat.
Are you kidding? You wouldn't get me on one of those things for all the vodka in China?
Oh, look at the state of her. No need to guess why she can't stay awake. 15 divided by 2. 7. I don't care if I already have bought the hutch. 15 divided by 2. 7. 59 plus equals 7. 66 plus 66. 55. Oh, shit. Macca. Oh, maybe he won't come this week.
Can't you understand the instructions, Bird? Don't you know what bit goes where, Bird? It's simpler than the instructions that came with you. Yeah, at least it came with instructions. Not like you. Yes. I wish I'd said that.
Ah, Javad, just the man.
Aye, how's he hanging at the top?
Makes me dizzy, Javad, especially when I look down.
And what can I do for you, Liz?
I would just like a quick word. Step in here for a sec, Javad.
Well, surely, yeah.
Oh, thanks. Now look, it's about a matter of a sensitive nature, so it would be appreciated if you were discreet.
That could be my middle name.
You're looking very smart, by the way.
Oh, making the effort, you know.
That's what I want to talk to you about, see. It's, the recording of the...
Oh, no. They're not going to cut it, are they?
No, it'll be going ahead. It's on the schedule. It's just Linda's got mixed feelings about doing it.
Oh.
She's got concerns, completely understandable concerns, that people will... Because she's got to worry that assumptions will be made by the listeners.
They'll think she's a man.
Has she spoken to you about it?
No, but I have given it some thought.
Oh.
And I'm going to make sure the people of Bradford and Lee's area...
Oh, apparently the station broadcasts as far as the edges of Huddersfield.
Well, whoever, even if the man... person on the moon... I am going to make it as clear as water, as a...
Use a name a lot. That should do it.
Oh, don't you worry, boss, I have.
Oh, hello, Paul.
I thought I was in here. Oh, am I?
Sorry, are you in here? Sorry, excuse us.
Yes,
Yes, I'm in here. I'm in here, yes. Yes, I am.
This service is for crisis loans only. If you have another inquiry, you may be referred to an alternative number. Your call may be monitored or recorded for legal and training purposes and to help us improve our services. Please press any key to continue and then select one of the following two options. For crisis loans, please press 1. For social fund inquiries and application forms, please press 2. We are sorry, but all our customer service agents are busy at the moment. Please hold, and we will answer your call as soon as possible.
Next.
Please. Ladies first.
It's okay.
Ooh, go on, Abby. Humour him. Ladies, is it? He hasn't seen you piss then. Could you be a love and get Abby a tea, please?
Of course.
And a gypsy. Oh, 2 gypsy creams. One for you and one for me.
Thank you.
Have you got a moment, Paul?
I have, Linda.
Are you okay, Abby? You look a bit...
I'm fine.
Come on. Tell your Auntie Stella.
Well, it's just this client is being a bit antagonistic. I don't think she's being totally candid with me.
I'm just checking your availability for next month, it being half term.
I'm as available as usual.
Okay. I'll put down as usual on the rota then. Thank you.
What's the issue?
Well, someone's bought over 2,000 clocks with her credit card.
2,000?
No, sorry. I mean, over £2,000 worth of clocks.
Well, if she's being difficult, just ask for any documentation she has on her, letters from the bank, etc., and we'll have a look. If she doesn't want to be bathed in the warmth of your empathy, Abby, that's her tough titty.
She's saying that her ID's been stolen, but it's not by using her credit card. That hasn't been lost or stolen.
Her details could have been copied while she was using a cash point or on an online transaction. Anyway, let's have a look at the documentation and correspondence. Are you sure you're okay, Abby?
I'm okay.
Sure?
Yes, thank you.
Oh, yes! Gypsy creams. Thank you. And what have you got then?
A client with a faulty bed.
29th of June. What's been happening with my life? Yeah, it feels like 10 minutes ago I was a 10-year-old, just got Sonic on the Master System, yeah?
It's not a good
Much
smell.
effort to use his attention for a moment.
I'm not going to pay. I don't see why I
I
should.
can't believe I'm going to get myself all worked up by going to the Citizens Advice Bureau.
Ducking like a bird on the edge of a stream.
It's like a
Pretending
crack in a
I
dam.
don't speak English. Pretending I don't understand
I don't
him and
mind.
what
I'm
he's
probably
doing.
What do you think that I'm just here on the blag?
I'm not
I know
little
what
one.
he's doing, and I wouldn't let him know.
magic or
To his
something.
face,
I've got no one else to see. She shouldn't be living in a place like that with that, those kiddies and that smell.
Hours.
Such a busy man.
It's not good. You start off having a weakness.
Oh, God, I
Such
don't know
a
whether
busy
to go in or not.
Till they're old enough to fill it with shit, no doubt.
Listen to me.
They think money's it. Wear their magic money and turn
should
what?
do something about that
stairs.
smell.
You can turn it across.
They can do this. You've got to sort these options out here.
Top of the range.
Not in this world.
Breastfeeding out to me.
He should do like the rest of those
I'm not
fuckers
gonna
filling
count
themselves
it,
with
innit?
shit
It's
and
in
making other
cards.
folks have to knock the fucking place down to deal with it.
Life was so good. Now, 21 years later, I'm sat in a radio studio by myself, playing great music and talking to you. Well, I've done all right for myself, haven't I?
Next.
I've got this client who had his house demolished and...
Yeah.
They had his house demolished.
Yes. What's wrong?
Well, nothing. I'm just surprised by your lack of surprise.
Oh. And I'm surprised by your surprise at my lack of surprise.
That's a surprise.
What is?
Your surprise at his surprise at your lack of surprise. You're never surprised.
Am I not? Am I that bad? Oh no, you make me sound like some hardened advice worker who's seen it all. Maybe I am. Oh dear, am I hardened?
No, not really.
Oh, that's a relief. Where were we? Oh, your client's house has been demolished. Why?
Well, he didn't have a permit, did he? It's the third time. See, he's built a house 3 times in the same spot, and 3 times it was demolished.
He's not a nursery rhyme character, is he?
Is he what?
Joking. So where does he, or did he, live?
Israel.
What? And this is where? Not the occupied territories of Palestine.
No. Israel. I asked it.
Hey, shh, shh.
Him that. And it's with the... Well, it's in the borders of Israel. The borders created by the UN in resolution in...
1948. Resolution 181.
What?
Shh. Do you think it's good radio to be handing a note about...
Dad?
Do. Oh, do, please. Do, please.
Oh,
yes. Oh, dear, oh, dear,
Oh,
dear,
dear.
oh, dear. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear.
She was staring at water. Then started dipping the tops of her fingers in, pulling them out and watching the water drip. You know what she's like with her nails.
Oh, yeah? She's always had a thing about them.
Since she was about 13. It used to be nail varnish.
Yeah? How many bottles was it she had?
It's difficult to tell with her. But anyway, I put the oars down. I went to sit next to her, and the boat was rocking, and I nearly fell in. I sat next to her. I put my arms around her.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
She's fast asleep.
Can you make out her number?
She came in after me.
Just look at the state of her. She's thin as a rag.
You know what she is? What man in their right mind would...
Give me some skin salvinated, 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 spit inside me. Spit inside me, spit inside me. Inside me, spit inside me. Inside me, spit inside me, spit inside me, spit inside me, touch. What? Between what was my skin? What was my skin?
Maybe they'll give them something to carry it home.
If she doesn't clean the hut, she's
I'm not
going
back.
back.
I'll give her 1, 2 chances. 3, and that's it. Hello? Hello. Eh? Do you supply, my daughter wants, is, if someone buys a rabbit from your shop. Excuse me? Are you listening to me? Can you give me a chance to... What? It's got out of its cage? What? tank then? Oh my! Is it poisonous?
Touch my skin, carsey bones, hide me tricks through my skin, carsey bones in my skin. He's it in my skin, he's it in my skin, he's it in my skin, in my skin, he's it in my skin, soft bones, please. 2 grains. Soft, please. Yes, soft, please. Yes, soft, please. I can hear those shoes. Yes. I can't hear those shoes with that hat. I can hear those shoes. I can't hear those shoes with that hat. I can't hear those shoes with that hat. Do I? Do I? Do I? Do I? Do I have to? Do I have to?
My daughter is going to pick up a rabbit. Yes. Would you give them something to carry it home in, or do they have to bring something with them? Died? You would not think a snake could die of shock. You'd think they'd have no...
Got room for a small one?
Keep your voices down.
I don't think we can all fit in here, can we?
Come on, David.
I don't go in closets.
What?
Oh, it took me years to get out of the last one I was in.
Oh, come on.
Look, can someone tell me what the fuck we are doing in this dark cupboard?
David!
The ball's gone! What are we doing in here?
Didn't you read the note?
I didn't have my glasses on.
Who's standing on my foot?
What's that sound? Shut up.
Unfulfilled forms.
Unfulfilled forms?
Yes, this cupboard is full of unfulfilled forms.
Is everybody here?
Yes.
Part of me's going numb now.
Quiet. Why are we in this cupboard, you may be wondering?
Paul, Amy and Joan aren't here.
Thank you. So, we are in this cupboard as I have something of a confidential nature to inform you of.
Ooh!
I was told in complete confidence by Tamsin.
Oh, told in confidence, eh?
I bet she did.
Oh, stop it. Please, you're making me blush. Tamsin told me that one of our clients being recorded isn't actually a client.
What? When is a client not a client?
Now, if it gets out that she forewarned me, it could cost Tamsin her job. So let's keep this amongst ourselves for the time being, please.
Yes.
Do you know who it is?
Yes, it's David's client.
What the fuck?
What makes you think it's David's client?
Well, ask yourselves. Why on earth would a person come all the way to Bradford from Israel to make a homeless inquiry?
Ah, and when a documentary happens to be being made...
A coincidence? It appears our trust has been misplaced. Or Lizzie's and the boards, at least. I was never in favour of going along with this from the start. Since when does the media wish to make programmes about the lives of real people unless it can find scandal and malicious gossip?
What scandal?
Yes, what scandal?
Well, there isn't a scandal. But that's the point. There isn't one. So they want to create one.
So, because David is Jewish, they've planted an Arab terrorist to provoke him.
What? Abby!
Well, if they're going to be people pretending to be Arabs...
Oh, no, there's a hot potato.
They might as well have them pretending to be Arab terrorists. You can't get much more scandalous than that.
They could pretend to do all sorts.
I don't think we can assume they are going to pretend to be terrorists just because they are pretending to be Arabs. Can we, Stella?
Well...
You can't get more controversial than that.
Do we know they're Arabs?
What? Wait a minute. I mean, I can't believe this. Because I wouldn't know the difference between an Arab, Jewish, Muslim, Christian, Buddhist, Israeli if I slept with one. And I'm not going to put up with this. I am a gay Jewish Yorkshireman. And if they think, because I happen to be Jewish, that I'm going to be... Well, I'm not going to. I'm going to give them a piece of my mind. I'm coming out of this closet.
David, stay here.
Shh. To ourselves.
So do actors in a documentary count as special effects?
Sorry?
Well, if a documentary is meant to be real, all real, then an actor would be like
Like a person turning into a werewolf scene in a film.
Well, whatever they are, they're not actors.
David, they may seem real.
That's what actors do, David.
You can't tell the difference these days, David.
I have done some acting myself, you know. I mean, not professional, okay, but...
That's the difference, David. These are highly trained professionals.
But...
So, what do you think we should do?
Let's refuse to have anything to do with them.
We can't not advise them just because they're actors. That's against our principles.
I still find this hard to believe. I mean, they're both so...
But they are pretending to be something they're not, just for the programme.
That makes no difference. I've had clients who've actually believed there's something they're not. Never mind pretending. It's a mental health issue.
Pretending to be someone else is a profession, not a mental health issue. It's deception.
Let's just not play into their hands.
I mean, I played the lead in Dr. Dolittle. Played him as a gynaecologist.
Whose hands?
The hands of the programme makers who are trying to manipulate us.
Manipulate our hands to play into their hands. What do they want our hands to do with their hands?
Manipulate the audience, more like.
Race, religion.
Do we know they are Arabs?
Well, say that again, Javad.
Do we know they are Arabs?
Well, good point. Do we, David?
Of course I don't. He's got a housing issue. Why would we be asking him his ethnic origin?
OK, so if we simply don't allow them to raise the issue, we'll show them. The Citizens Advice Bureau treats people as people. So two can tango. We'll go along with this. But you and Javad are to look up the information relevant to their situation as citizens of Israel. But if they try to raise any ancient gripes about religion and ethnic heritage, just pretend you're deaf.
Deaf?
Well, not literally.
Just pretend your English isn't very good. I mean, you are from Yorkshire, after all.
Beg your pardon?
Stella?
Yes, Javad.
Do you believe in coincidence?
No.
Me neither.
Amy played by Libby Wattis, Liz and clients played by Dee Shepherd, Javad played by Sadiq Akbar, Abby and clients played by Sue Arloff, Stella played by Eleanor Oxbury Breakwell, Linda and clients played by Steve Arloff, David played by David Peel, Zahida played by Mez Galeria, waiting clients Julie Baldy, Catherine Holden, Pete Chapman, Leroy Scott, Whitson Hunter, Dee Shepherd. Written by Jeff Find, Foley, sound design and mixing Samuel Stocks and Beach Pilkington, editing Samuel Stocks, original music by Athol Ransom, thanks to Tim Peck, waiting music, Shostakovich's Hamlet, Opus 116. Special thanks to Professor Uri Davis for support and advice. Special thanks to Mill Pond Studios, Hebden Bridge.